The Independent Sacramental Movement is a collection of sacramental Christian individuals and groups who are not part of historic sacramental Christian denominations such as the Roman Catholic, Anglican and Orthodox churches. Many in the ISM originated in schisms from sacramental Christian denominations, and claim to preserve the historical episcopate or apostolic succession, though this claim by some of these churches would be seriously questioned, if not rejected, by the ecclesiastical authorities of Rome, Constantinople, Union of Utrecht, and Canterbury.The Union of Utrecht and some jurisdictions within the Anglican Communion have engaged in ecumenical conversation with some groups which could be included in the ISM. Most of the churches listed by ISM adherents as being part of the movement have no historic connection to the movement and share almost nothing with this movement other than apostolic succession. In addition, some churches or other groups which are structurally similar to each other but which do not claim apostolic succession have been claimed by ISM sources as part of the movement. Groups within the ISM have a number of common characteristics: solitary clergy and small groups, centrality of the sacramental life, a mediatory priesthood mostly composed of volunteers, ordination potentially available to a significant percentage of the membership, experimentation in theology, liturgy, and/or church structure. The term was popularized in 2005 by John Plummer in the Many Paths of the Independent Sacramental Movement, although it was used earlier, in 2002 by Richard Smoley in Inner Christianity, and perhaps first used in the mid-1970s by a short-lived cooperative organization called the Synod of Independent Sacramental Churches. ISM groups range from the broadly inclusive to the socially conservative, also from the traditionally orthodox to the esoteric, although the term is most commonly employed to refer to the liberal end of the spectrum, while the term independent sacramental originated as an ethic description. It has been used increasingly as an EMIC self-description by members of some of these churches and groups, the Independent Orthodox, Catholic, and Anglican movement. The term is actually an expansion of an earlier term, the Independent Orthodox, Catholic, and Anglican movement. This earlier term was used extensively during many years when many of these groups cooperated, although they were not in formal communion with one another. The majority of these groups' holy orders and sequences of apostolic succession are derived through mutually common sources, especially Arnold Harris Matthew, Efthymios Ophisha, Carlos Duarte Costa, and Joseph René Velate.